You see it on different reality shows, maybe even your show.
Absolutely.
Where the woman is more of the provider than the man is. So in those situations, do you think it's hard for a woman to submit in the same way, or do you think submission doesn't necessarily have to come after?
You want me to tell the truth?
I want you to tell the truth.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be hard if a man not paying the bills. It's gonna be hard because as black women, and you know we talk a lot, soon as some stuff don't go right, we're gonna be like, listen, this man, you need to get a job, you need to do this, that, and the other, and we got a lot of mouth, and sometimes we're hurtful with our words.
We are hurt, and
so
that's
and
all right.
that emasculates a man. And you know, if you ever read a book, Well Done, you gotta accentuate the positive. Even if a man does not have a job or he's not doing, you gotta push him and let him know he can do these things.
Right,
Even if things
right.
ain't going well, you don't tell everybody.
Right.
You hold it to yourself and you hold your man down and build him up.
I believe that.
That's what you do.
I believe that. But what are the characteristics in a man that would be worth that? Because we can't just be lifting up jobless people.
You're right. If he's God-fearing, that puts something in his heart right there. If he's God-fearing, he's going to take care of his wife.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
If he really fears God, he knows that this is his family. He's going to do whatever.
Right. I agree.
You know, but it's a lot of mess out there in the world. I've seen it. You know, I did a dating app. I was trying to find some decent men. I had programs and stuff. I couldn't find no good men. But I'm telling you, these women would sit up here. This was an accountant. This is a pediatric dentist. This is a psychiatrist over here. And then the men sitting up there telling me, I do what I do.
You can't submit to that.
No.
I cannot submit to that.
No, where the good man at? Where they at, y'all? Because I've been trying to find them for my friends. Where they at?
All my girlfriends, entrepreneurs doing their thing, and it's the same situation. So I guess, do you think if you were in the dating pool right now?
You know what? Honestly, if I was in the dating pool right now, I would pay there's a company downtown called the $1 Million Dating.
Right, I know.
They set you up with good guys who have everything on your list.
They do, you know what?
And I would pay that money. I promise to God I would for dates. I would. And sift them dudes out.
Okay, now I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have a transparent moment with Dr. Heaven.
Okay.
I went to that.
I'm going to tell you shit now.
I I'm just playing. You have already done that to me before. But I went to that with one of my girlfriends when we did What Chili Wants. Chili and I went to sit down with the two ladies.
Great lady, I met her.
Yeah, and there was no one in our age pool, not at all. I mean, severely. Like
you can't tell y'all age pool, so it's whatever you want it to be.
But what I'm telling you is the men that were available were upwards of 55.
Oh, you want it up? I was thinking down.
I wanted to go down. I didn't want to go up. But I'm saying there wasn't a lot. You don't meet a lot of eligible men, and I prefer black men. My girlfriend that I was with does not. She's open, right? So there was not a lot. There was none. There were no African American eligible men that I would match up with that were signed up with the matchmaker.
So you didn't have to pay your money after they found out?
I didn't pay the money.
Okay.
But I was
don't get my money and tell me there ain't nothing out there.
No, I was going to pay the money, but they let you know what their demographic is. And she was honest that there wasn't a lot of what I was looking for. They were all, older gentlemen.
Y'all done spoiled this man. Y'all done messed up the game. Y'all really have. Y'all giving the people sex on the dime. Y'all are doing too much, taking care of the men, moving them in your house. Y'all done messed the game completely up, and you can't really even blame the men. Y'all did that.
You already did that, Doctor. Give us three tips, and are you doing the dating app still?
No, that was too much. I couldn't do the dating app, but I do still give dating advice. Okay,
give me some dating advice. We've been around each other a few times.
Okay,
we talked. You and Dr. Jackie went down on me the last time. I came over to open and on it. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
Give me 3 tips.
In dating.
And I live in Atlanta. So I think that's probably different than other cities.
Move. That's dating tip 1.
Move.
And you got to do your research on these men before you get serious about them. Really. You got to do your research. I mean, there's too much out there. Google, you can damn do private. Before y'all get into it, check his credit, all of that. I'm telling you, don't get into a relationship. Don't have sex with people and fall all in love and then find out he got 5 kids and another wife. That's too much of a public. First thing, and I hate to be like this, but it is a business. It really is. You got to get a resume out. I need to see your driver's license. I'm serious, your social security card. We need all of that before we can even talk. And then we need a blood test, damn it. I'm sorry.
No, you do. You need to be.
I'm sorry. Before we have sex, come on now. I'm going to use a condom, but god dang it, I need a blood test in case it break or something. Am I telling too much?
No, that's all.
Y'all ladies doing too much out here.
So do your research, don't have sex,
move. That's it.
That's
I mean, y'all, and then
pretty much what I thought, Dr.
And
Heaven.
open your mind. There's some good men here.
Yeah.
But open your mind to dating outside your race.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some nice brown guys out there.
Right, I'm not mad at that. I like Brazilians and Italians and different things.
They like the chocolate.
Okay. So let me ask you. I'm just going to ask you some. We
Go
talked
on,
about
Ash.
Fantasia. I heard I read, and we all read that Kenya Moore is getting divorced after she just had the baby. I think the baby is maybe going on 2, maybe 1 or 2. What do you? And honestly, I was not surprised, but I was saddened because I was hoping, we saw Kenya go through, there's a lot of people that have a lot of negative things to say about really
reality TV.
Reality TV, but women that are doing their own business and are kind of in the spotlight, that they don't submit, that they're difficult to deal with, when she's, and so I was hoping that Kenya would be able to kind of, break that. Because a lot of people said they didn't expect her to get married.
When I'm asked questions like that, I'm paid to go in on the people on my show.
Right.
Kenya's a great woman. I met her. She's been around. I'm Team Twirl. I really like her because I know her position on the show is difficult to play.
Right.
As far as her relationship, I don't know. I mean, from what it looks like the man don't want to be a part of what she's doing, and that's probably where the problems happen.
Because with you guys' show, what's different about Married to Medicine than a lot of shows is that it is kind of centered around half of the women are really working women, right? So that's the thing.
That'd be about right.
You guys do the glam and all that, but at the end of the day, I know if you try to reach her, she's working.
Right.
Dr. Jackie's working. Dr. Simone is working. So, and then the other ladies, their husbands are doing the same thing.
Well, I was working.
Okay. And
so silly.
So it's a little bit different where on those shows, it's more about we're on the show because we want to be famous or we want to be on TV.
You saying that's what our show is about?
Your show is not about that. To me, it's about, they pick people that actually were working. They said, we want you to be on TV because you do this, right? On the other shows, it's more like, we want you to be on TV. What can we do to give you a storyline? So you guys kind of have a storyline already in there.
Yeah.
My point in saying that is that your husbands you were married to your husband for years.
Yes.
This has all come after, you guys have been together.
We've been together 25 years, married 22.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Was it difficult for you all to make the transition to being on television?
I think my situation is very much different from a lot of women on reality TV and a lot of women on our show even.
Right.
My husband is above the bull Swiss. He does not participate really, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's there for me 100%.
Right.
He's not on Twitter tweeting people. He's not on social media, and then his page is a business page, which I run. Y'all know, don't be
So
tweeting
don't
my
come
man.
to the DMs.
And he doesn't watch it. So we're not arguing about this stuff. Like, I know for a fact some of the people on the show, husband and wife, are arguing about the stuff they say on the show.
Right.
And I'm sure all shows.
Yeah,
like, why did you say that? Why you made me look that way? We're not doing that.
So was he hesitant? How did you guys make the decision to do this?
Absolutely. When the position came available, I was thinking that, I ain't watch reality TV, but I was thinking like this is a negative connotation or whatever. But after the first season, they had 2.4 million viewers. So, my business hat came on like, shoot, even if the people don't like me, I get 10%. I'm good, right?
Right.
So anyway, I asked my husband, should we do it? He told me absolutely. And I was shocked because, he's so reserved. He said, you got the mouth for it, you got the attitude for it, and you got thick skin. He said, I think you'd be great at it. Go do it.
That's awesome.
And I'll support you in any way I can. That's what he said. Yeah.
And did he have an issue with being on the show as well? Because
he does not. I'm not gonna say he likes to be, because he's not one of the people that's all in it. Like some of the men are all in it. They act like they're getting a check and they're not. But he's not one of those guys. I guess because he has something. Do that be shade? Like, God damn, I can't even talk without shading people. Praise the Lord. But I'm just saying, truth is truth.
Right.
He's not in it like that.
Okay.
So
So I think, going back to Ken's situation, because it was obvious he wasn't necessarily comfortable.
I'm heartbroken because I met both of them. I met them both together, and I hope they work it out. I really do. Because this is very new, and things can change, as you've seen on our show. Things can change. Things can change. I think she really loved him.
I think so.
And he loved her.
Yeah. And I think that everybody deserves happiness. I don't care who you are. She's a beautiful woman. I hope that that they get it back together. So anyway, just to kind of dispel those myths. Sometimes you can't have it all, the career, the baby, and the...
You can have it all. You can't have it all right now. Not all together at the same time. You got to take time for some things.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come, now when we come back, we're going to talk about...
Don't ask me nothing I don't want to talk about. Because I ain't messy, I'm not.
Into the first season of Married to Married, and I love you all because, like I said, you're professional. I have so much respect for you. I have so much respect for Dr. Jackie. I dearly love Dr. Jackie. And I think that it's a positive show.
Is it?
But I was...
I mean, not lying, yeah. It is.
When we come back, we're going to talk about the girl code and what happened and what in the heck is happening with Married to Medicine. You guys stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to get Dr. Heavenly to explain to us what is going on, what had happened on Married to Medicine. We'll be right back. Hey guys, this is Christal, and we're back with Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. Again, like I said, I don't know if you guys have tuned in this season. This season, definitely, there's a lot of baggage from last season.
It's always the second half that get messy, don't it? What you got to ask me, honey? Because I ain't got no answers for you.
You do. First of all, you are open and honest.
I am.
You are open and honest.
Except for certain things. You ain't going to get shit about my life. I talk about these other women, but I ain't going to.
Well, but you know what? And that's one of my questions for you, because I talked to you last season.
Okay.
And I feel like, I'm going to be honest, okay? We're talking about girl code and what's right for girlfriends.
Okay,
so if I have a group of friends, right? And my man cheats on me, and I'm crying to my girlfriends about it, and they say, girl, I wouldn't take that, I'm not taking that. And then some of the girls talk and find out that their man is cheating on them. And when their man cheats on them...
Who man cheating now?
I'm just saying, in the show, you got people who have been through similar situations. And when Quad went through that situation, she did not want to talk to nobody.
Okay, their man was cheating. Was they getting their ass whipped? That's a different situation. You ask me.
It is a different situation.
I mean, that's totally different. A lot of women accept men cheating. And I'm sure people accept their ass whipping, but both, god dang, we supposed to accept both. I'm going to be cheated on and get my ass whipped.
That is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. But let me ask you this. If
he had no job,
Dr. Heavenly,
pray for me.
But Dr. Heavenly, no, seriously. But still, even if you were getting beat, but if you have been a part, if you have been a part of the conversation with other people, and then when something happens to you, you don't want to share. How do you feel? How do you view that friendship then? If we can only talk about my bad situations, we can't talk about yours, then I feel like you're not really the same type of friend.
I see you coming in with your own preconceived what's going on. My whole thing is this. Okay. When y'all put this stuff out there about your husbands, then it's fair game to talk about it.
That's true.
Right? If
That's
I don't bring it out, then you know what I mean?
But if the
my whole
blogs
thing is you cannot bring, okay, you can talk about the blogs. The blogs can talk about it.
Yeah.
I can choose whether I want to talk about it or not. These women talking about it. They telling us. They had a choice. They could have watched the blog. If some blogs come out with my man, I'm going to act like this. Heavenly, what happened? Girl, girl, you going to believe them blogs? I can know a bitch in my backyard. Girl, y'all, them blogs don't know. That ain't CNN, girl.
That's fair. That's
Come
fair.
on now. If you want to talk about it, you put out that, it's your dumb ass. I'm not talking about it, and I don't blame Court for not telling people her ass was getting whooped. And in the end, y'all made her talk about it, and she did. I won't tell y'all shit. No, because you're going to talk about it, you're going to judge me and tell me why you wrong, why I'm wrong for getting my ass whipped. Like, I must have been the problem. Y'all know how y'all do.
But it's the same thing with the cheating. It's the same
Absolutely,
thing with the cheating.
But if you're talking about Dr. Jackie was a different situation. Because Dr. Jackie is, I'm trying to say this the right way without saying it the wrong way. Jackie is more mature. She can handle things a lot better. If Quad wasn't ready, you don't know what Quad, to me in my mind, Quad is my friend and I love her dearly. Yes. But I look at her as a little girl that's broken, you know? So and she's a woman that she does all this extra shit to make herself feel. Okay. I know her.
That's fair.
Jackie got it. Jackie got it. Jackie could. You know what I'm saying? I can say anything to Jackie. Jackie gonna take it and give it back to me.
She is, but that's the thing though. Dr. Jackie.
Not on camera though.
She was still hurt, even though
absolutely. We went to church together. We cried together. Yes.
Yeah. So and you could tell that that was, I think, really brave of her to allow that.
Powerful black woman to come there. And you know, when I asked her, and I think I asked her on camera, and a lot of times things happen on camera and I don't know if what was played or not because I was there. I asked Jackie straight up, Jackie, why you stay? It ain't like you need them. Right. You know, it ain't like you need. She said, Heavenly, I stayed Because I love him.
That's real.
That's real. Not
real.
to be listening to nobody
Right,
damn else.
right,
I'm going to do
right.
what's best for me. Because at the end of the day, y'all ain't in my bed at night. Y'all don't know what this man does for me mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
I think, and I actually reached out to her and I told her I appreciated the fact that she showed that it doesn't always have to end the same way.
Right.
Right. Every time, you know, because people do, husbands and wives have been married for that length of time, the amount of time that you guys have been married, there's always going to be good and bad.
I love them both dearly.
Right.
But just like my kids, I love all my kids. They get different treatment. They just do based on who they are.
Who they are. Right.
So go to hell on with that, girl.
Okay, cool. All right, so that was something that kind of was left over because Simone and Quad are still dealing with that.
Simone has somebody every year she mad at. Come on now, does she
mad at a
really
lot
be
of
mad?
people.
Or
She
just,
mad at a lot of people this season. It's a lot.
It was just Quad turn. Then she went to Contessa. Now she on my ass. So I mean, it is what it is.
You did because she said that she gave you personal information and you
Personal in front of 2.4 million people. Is that personal? Come on now, y'all gonna play this game with me because I'm gonna break the third wall. If you said it on camera, you said it to the world. So don't act like. And then we didn't even do it on camera. It was on Twitter. You know who I am.
Yeah, we do.
But I will say I was wrong because I know better. I shouldn't have engaged her husband at all. I'm not gonna engage them in. They're not part of the show. They're not paid. I should never have engaged. You know, they are part of the show in a sense. That's the help.
Right.
They the help. I shouldn't have engaged. I should not, and I will not anymore. I won't.
I'm not even gonna hold you for that though, because if he tweeted you,
no, I'm gonna ignore his ass because I think it's ignorant. I really do. I think it's somebody who's searching for attention. I really do. And he's still doing it. Y'all don't see that shit, do you? I ain't responding, but the niggas. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. That's okay. I mean, if he need to do that, God let the little man do it.
What do you think? Because
I love Simone, though I do.
Right.
And the thing about it, she mad at me, but you know.
You still love her, and she don't get over it.
I mean, she ain't my man, so I'll be all right. I mean, I love her though, honestly.
What do you think about just period? Because there's always going to be a female or a friend whose husband you may not have respect for, right?
I respect all men as much as their wives respect them. Now, if your wife is disrespecting you, in my mind, ain't no respect for that man. Now, you take that any damn way you want to take it. If the wife ain't respecting them, in my mind, I ain't got no respect. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And y'all some disrespectful people on this show, and I'm not just talking about one person.
Right.
You know?
Now, the scene, I told you, we were talking offline. I was not prepared for Contessa to call Toya's man a whole bitch.
I love Contessa too.
That doesn't happen very often.
But I love Toya too, but Toya's just such a follower. It's just like, come on, girl, really? I don't have no beef with you, but you come at me like somebody sent you.
But what was the husband? How did he get into the
A lot of times, you know, and I've learned this on TV, people watch, but they go by what you say rather than what actually happened.
True.
So Toya was trying to make the scene like Scott was in Simone's face. He was not.
Right.
He was basically saying, Contessa ain't what you want. You're too little. That's what he was saying. Because you know what I mean? Don't come over here with your wife. He was saying, you're too little, Simone. That's what he said. But then they try to that's what they do.
Yeah.
Try to re-up and say, Contessa, my husband don't fight no bitches. Now, you know you would be mad if somebody said that about your man. And you know who your man is.
Yeah.
And so Contessa got mad. Hell, I done got mad before. I don't blame her. She called that man a big-ass man. I wouldn't have done. Well, I can't say that because I probably could have.
Did you guys see that was a moment?
I love Contessa,
so
and everybody gets angry, and I think that she's a beautiful woman. She's very articulate. She's very educated. She's getting double boarded now.
She is.
And I think she'd make a great Surgeon General. But we all still black women, and if you mess with my man, you get what you get. If you tweet me, you gonna get what you get, and then act like we wrong after you done took me there. But okay, I take it. I was wrong.
Now, Dr. Jackie had a hot emergent tea. Hot emergent tea. That was cute to try to get everybody.
It's corny.
That didn't work. That didn't work.
Everybody had to take a card and tell them what was wrong. I was so confused because Simone, ignorant, I ain't gonna call her ignorant because she's a very smart lady, was over there trying to make it seem like I had just betrayed her trust and told. I know a lot of shit that I have not. If her husband not having a job was a betrayal of trust and everybody in the world knew it, I stand corrected and I was wrong.
Is there a way for you and Simone? Do you think?
I I love Simone. I will always love Simone. Now, she is fake. She is a flip-flopper, and I don't understand why. And she do make shit up, but it's okay.
Okay.
Everybody got their flaws.
Everybody
You
has
said
their
that. I
flaws.
said that before. Everybody got their flaws.
Yeah.
I know, man. That's hers. So, yeah, but I'm not mad. I swear to Jesus, I'm not mad. That man's still tweeting me. I'm not mad.
I can't believe he's still tweeting.
I don't know, something wrong. But listen, I'm not mad. Simone mad at me.
So what about the cliques on the show? Because
it's definitely a divide.
Yeah. What is up with the divide?
I don't want to say what it is. Do I have to say?
I mean, we just want to know what, because it's so obvious. It's not, y'all aren't even trying to hide it. It's just
it's a very definite divide.
Yeah.
I do not have a problem with Toya. I don't know what is transpired. What she. I don't know if they played it yet because I don't like to talk in advance. But Toya got a problem with me. Like, she just talking bad about me. Everybody talking bad about me. Okay, so you know the other chick. I don't do her.
Okay.
Because of obvious reasons and unobvious ones that y'all would probably never know about.
Okay.
Okay. Simone, I don't understand why she on that team. It don't make sense to me. It don't. Based on everything that has been said about her, and you probably know some of the things. I would never. I don't want to repeat. I would. I ain't gonna say never ever because I'm never.
That may happen.
You know.
Just not
but
here, right?
I ain't gonna do it. But I'm just saying, after all of that, you team over there. That don't make sense to me. Based on what you know, that I was your real friend. You know what the bitch did to me.
Right.
Jackie was your real friend. You know what she did to her. Y'all might not know, but Jackie know. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Quad, we real friends. You know what this underground person done did, and you go over there. I don't understand it. Don't make sense to me. Sound like she got some receipts on her. That's what it sounds like to me, like she's just blackmail or something. It don't make sense. But I will say again, just like I say on my after show, we all crazy. So you can't understand crazy because crazy is crazy and you can't really.
It do what it do. Crazy do what it do. Okay.
Pray for us.
We are praying. We want to. Before we get out of here, before you do.
You like my hair?
I do. I love the hair.
You.
It remind me of T-Boz. It's like
then.
circa,
She
like
cute.
a little throwback. It's cute though, and it just I love the fact that you especially show that you can be extremely successful, great at what you do, and still very down to earth and relatable.
Absolutely.
So when people see you in public, you're very you are.
Depending on what day it is of the month, but yes.
Okay, I haven't seen another version, but
no, I'm pretty cool all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that is more inspirational to young women than someone telling them, because they can kind of watch your example. They like,
Absolutely. And I think that people think because you're a doctor of dental surgery, or MD or whatever, you're supposed to be a certain way. And I think it's wonderful how Jackie is portrayed on TV. That how she is. But I'm trying to say this in a politically correct kind of way. People are people.
People are people.
People are people.
Right.
And we do kumbaya. We do get along. We do have fun. They just don't show it all the time.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
not
They
what
gonna
makes
show
the ratings.
mess.
Right. That's not what
Absolutely.
makes the
If it
ratings
wasn't the
come.
mess y'all wanted to see, I promise you, Jesus, they wouldn't show it.
They would not. But I know you and
I'm
Dr.
not making an
Jackie
excuse.
have a real friendship.
Who?
It's not just for you and Dr. Jackie.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
Me
not
and
just for
Quad
the
got a
show.
real friendship. Me and Contessa, me and Simone had a real friendship. I don't know what happened. And in my mind, honestly, I and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I should say this for the reunion, but I feel like her husband was tweeting her words. That's how I felt. So I'm saying, like, if he's saying it, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
And that's why it bothered me.
It bothered you.
Yeah.
Well, before we
Because
get
I
out
wasn't
of
nothing but a friend to her. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, no, we done spent the night together when the things weren't right. I was there.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. And then when somebody, oh, Jesus, don't, Jesus.
But you know what? Sometimes
I love hard. I really do. It's hard to get to know me. I'm talking too much.
No, but
Okay.
I'm asking you, sometimes when a person has gone through a lot and they've shared everything and they are back in that situation, sometimes they can be embarrassed, especially when they've told you things about the other person. That if a wife is telling you everything about her husband
On
and then
TV.
she get on
Please
TV,
put on TV because it ain't no secret if it's on TV,
and they
right?
get back together,
Right.
and the situation has not changed, that friendship could be a reminder.
That's how we do. I mean, I don't blame Simone at all. I do the same thing. If my man and me got back together and you went off on my man, even though he wrong,
But
I'm still
gotta
be
have
mad
his
at
back.
you.
Right.
I'm gonna be mad at you.
gotta have
And
his
to
back.
me, before she was not that way. So I condone Simone for having her man back. Maybe it'll work this time because now she behind her man. Even when he wrong, be behind your man.
That's the way you should be.
That's
right?
that's what I think.
The way you should be. Tell us about your practice really quickly.
Lord.
Come on about
Okay,
your
come back
practice.
to the professional
Come
side.
back to the
right.
professional.
Listen, Smiles by Dr. Heavenly, I've been practicing dentistry over 21 years.
What made you want to do that?
Well, honestly, if you really want the story, I went to FAMU for undergrad. My major was pre-med, right? And a recruiter came from Meharry Medical College, said dentistry, you don't have to do a long residency. You can set your own hours. You can still have a family, and you still make more money. So I was like, hey, that sounds like it for me. So they gave me a scholarship to Meharry Medical College to the DAP program. They prepared us to take the DAT for dental school. Got in it, loved it, was good at it, and everything like that. And graduated with honors. And then came here, started my own practice, you know, and I've had 9 practices total. I've sold 7 profitable practices, and I'm now in one semi-retired in such a way. I work 3.5 days a week, and we do some amazing things. We're doing all-on-4s where we can actually do implants in a day. We can restore your whole mouth. I have a relationship with a lab now that was on Extreme Dental Makeovers. We can actually come in, place your implants, and we can give you teeth in a day.
In a day?
In a day.
What does that price point look like, Dr. Heavenly?
Girl,
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Come on in and see what's going on. So
well,
everybody's different.
Everybody is different. Yeah. Well, we got to have you come back and talk about your.
But we do have in-house financing, and we can get you down to probably about $400 a month.
Oh, that's okay. Now that makes sense. We're going to have you come back and talk about the event that you do every year.
Yes, Dr. Heavenly University. I hadn't done it in a couple of years, but I've done it before, and we're going to start back doing that. Actually, training dentists on how to start and run a successful business.
But you also did something with the community where you guys helped children.
Oh, yeah. That was a dental tour. We do that in Dental Health Awareness Month. We actually go out and educate kids on how to properly take care of their teeth.
Yeah, I saw that was like, you guys did great work last year. We covered that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell people when they need to tune in to Married to Medicine. If they have not seen this, you guys need to make sure that you're tuned in.
Married to Medicine is a hot mess. Y'all need to see it. It's great. We're on at 9 p.m. on Sunday night on Bravo TV. You can follow me at Dr_Heavenly. I give you the tea, and I'm not engaging to any man anymore. I'm not going to comment.
Not going to sweet nobody's husband.
I'm not going to engage. They can do whatever the hell they want to. I'm not gonna do it, okay?
We got
Don't hold me to that.
I'm saying we're gonna put that on. We're gonna put that out on social.
And then when you bring me back, see what I did, okay?
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you
Dr.
for having me.
I always have fun with
you.
you.
Me too.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Actually, we have another reality check about to start in a few minutes, and of course, we'll be back on Monday at 2 p.m. We'll see you guys later.